on, everyone? This is Sly Tiger, and this video is a video response to Zeke shoots, and it's concerning the Firearms News AK47 magazine. And I first found out about Zeke shoots when I had a few questions on my OPAP that I recently got. It had a weird rivet, and it was a crooked rivet, and so I contacted him. And the other night I watched a video. He was talking about this magazine, and most importantly an article about Ordnance. So Ordnance, if you don't know, is the bottom of the barrel AK. I guess they started off, importing Polish rifles. I don't even know, but I do know that these are absolute garbage rifles. And I saw one the other day in my local gun shop, and it looked like the worst crusty, it looked beyond the most crusty crooked dick wasser you'd ever seen. Like the front sight and the rivets were kind of looked like they weren't put in correctly, and the like the front sight around the muzzle threads looked like it was just gnarled on and put on with a wrench. So other than that, whoever wrote this article was absolutely full of shit, or did not know what they were talking about, or it was written by the gun magazine or Ordnance themselves to try to appeal to people that don't know anything about AKs and IO rifles. To be fair, there is a decent looking article. I have not read this yet, but it's written by Dragonov's son. A lot of people don't realize that crappy com block sniper or designated marksman rifle was made by an Olympic, I believe he was a champion actually, but an Olympian, and it's actually a decent rifle, I think. So there's another article about the ALG trigger, suppressing AKs, and the AK9 that oh, I thought that was Definitive Arms, but I guess they're talking about Kalashnikov USA. I've not read that either yet, but I did read the article on Ordnance and the article on Rifle Dynamics. So the next thing that I saw that irritated me was the article on Rifle Dynamics, page 88. Let me pull it up here. Now, this guy. So a lot of people don't remember the history of Jim Fuller of Rifle Dynamics. The first time I saw him was in some Gabe Suarez videos on the AK. I didn't see him for like 2 years, and then all of a sudden he popped up on James Yeager from Tactical Response. Now, if you don't know who Gabe Suarez is, he's another colorful guy like James Yeager, and probably runs his mouth just as much. A total cockbag. So this guy is definitely a boutique AK dude. He sells, I believe that his average price for his rifles are about $2,200. Now, once you get past the marketing and the Jim Fuller magic, and there are pictures of some horrible jobs that Jim Fuller has done on AKs that can't even rivet right and things like that. That Bolton gas block that he's popular for, a lot of people don't understand that you have to take a file to zero that sight properly. So with that lot of ammunition and that rifle, when you change ammunition, you would pretty much have to add or glue the dust back on to be able to come back to a zero with different ammo. or even a different lot of ammunition. So I thought it was pretty funny about this stupid bolt-on gas block. I think any serious shooter would not want that on their rifle. And then there's this DMR AK that he's done with the Sharps brothers. I think it's a complete joke. They didn't show, I don't think they showed a group of what they actually did. I just think it's a big pile of shit and a big marketing scheme. But my main issue with Jim Fuller, besides the price of his guns, is this guy is getting jacked off by James Yeager, Reed Hendricks, and all the gun magazines. And there are good guys out there like Rob Ski that more people watch and listen to, and it makes some funny ass videos. And there's also garage builders that could probably do as much, or if not better, than this guy can. So that's pretty much my take on them. They had the article on the ALG trigger, precision hand loading, the 7.62x54 rimmed cartridge, and the Russian submachine gun. They had some good articles, but a lot of bullshit. So hopefully one day we'll stop seeing fake advertisements on crap like Ordnance. Now, the AR-15 community got sick of this shit fast, and if someone made some shit like this but in an AR-15 version, they would be freaking the hell out. So I'd like to see the AK community really stand up and stop buying bullshit like the Ordnance. So that's really all I had to say. AK47, I didn't see anything on that. They did have a decent article on short barreled AKs and 7.62x39 and velocity tests that I thought was actually a decent read. But that's all I wanted to say. This is Sly Tiger, and thanks for watching, and take care.